The Ireland-Nepal Chamber of Commerce, the stock of like establishing Ireland-Nepal of Chambers started. It has been kind of talked about in the past, but what we did was through Nepal Island Society, we focused mostly on building the initial link because back in 2011 and before that, we didn't have any official channel between Irish community and Nepalese community, a link that we can further strengthen our relations because the embassy of Nepal is resident in London and we don't have a resident embassy in Ireland. That link was difficult. There was some missing link before 2011. So in 2011, what we did was we organized a conference between Nepal and Ireland. It was a kind of a conference basically requesting all Irish organizations who are working in Nepal or who have some projects in Nepal to come and talk about their works. And we got like 12, 13 different organizations, and it was a brilliant starter. And we knew, so that gave us an introduction to the people who have links to Nepal. So since then, we have been organizing various activities. After a couple of years, after that, even in 2011, with collaboration with Embassy of Nepal in London, we were able to have a very strong people-to-people link between Nepal and Ireland. At the moment, we have 500 plus Irish contacts here who very, from their heart, love Nepal and they want to be connected with different activities, Nepalese activities in Ireland. So, we kind of we're very successful in building people-to-people link, and the next step was we established Nepal Ireland Alliance, which is a virtual group, and that Nepal Ireland Alliance started after earthquake. In the earthquake, there are many organizations in Ireland who generously contributed and helped the people in Nepal. And we thought it would be good to have some sort of a common platform. And through that alliance, we were able to have organization level links. And at the moment, we have 22 different organizations who are a part of that alliance. It is not a registered or anything, it is a virtual group. So we share information, our experience, and the organizations share experience. If they have any issues, they share their experience, their questions, and they ask for help in that forum. So that's how we built organization level link. And then after that, the effort was on building the government level link. And that was that took a very solid shape when Ireland-Nepal Parliamentary Friendship Group was announced in 2017. So with these three different levels of link, the next missing link was trade and investment. There is a missing link for the business, because for any links or any effort to be sustainable, there should be some sort of a business factor in some way or other that we had strong belief on. We did understand that is a requirement, but we hadn't made much effort to build our relationship on the business side. What happened was when Cam Korla visited Nepal in 2018, and when he came back, we had a meeting with him, and he suggested the formation of Ireland-Nepal Chamber of Commerce. Through that Chamber of Commerce, we can start building the business link, trade and investment, any other different relations on the business side, trade and commerce side. That was his suggestion, and he put us in contact with Dublin Chamber of Commerce, and we went and contacted the South Dublin Chamber of Commerce. We talked with many different peoples to get their advice, suggestions on how we might establish Ireland-Nepal Chamber of Commerce. The suggestion was basically not to go very fancy, to keep it to a very a minimum level at this point. Hence, what we did is we have registered Ireland-Nepal Chamber of Commerce with CRO. It is not a limited company, it is the business name. And to register this organization, we had to take permission from Ireland Chamber of Commerce, because Ireland Chamber of Commerce is an umbrella organization in Ireland for all Chamber of Commerce. And to use the name of Chamber of Commerce, you need to take permission from Ireland Chamber of Commerce. We went to them, and Ireland Chamber of Commerce requested for permission, the letter from Embassy of Nepal, London. And Embassy of Nepal sent us this letter with the permission to establish Ireland-Nepal Chamber of Commerce. And with that, we got no objection letter from Ireland Chamber of Commerce. And with that letter, we went to CRO and we finally registered Ireland-Nepal Chamber of Commerce. So that is pretty much the history behind how this all started. Now, regarding the activities, so we will be, so there are a lot of things to do for this Ireland-Nepal Chamber of Commerce. Today's event is just a starting point. We have to, the good thing is we have a very good team. We have a very dynamic team. And I would like to thank Mr. Vincent Baddy for wholeheartedly accepting to be the chairman and the president of this Chamber of Commerce. And I'm sure with his help, with his leadership, we will be able to have a number of different milestones in future, especially on the trade and commerce between Nepal and Ireland. Now we will be doing mostly the activities via Zoom because with this COVID-19, I don't think any in-person activities will be possible, but at the same time, it is an opportunity as well. For example, Mr. Peter from Embassy of Ireland in New Delhi, he wouldn't have been able to join if this event was to be conducted in person. So similarly, Mr. Manoj Bahadur Shrestha, it is an honor to have both of them in this event today, being in Nepal and being in New Delhi and being able to come to the event and be a part of it is really amazing. And COVID-19 is of course not a good thing. It has basically shattered many people's lives and affected almost every person in the world. But still, I think this is one of the silver lining behind so many sorrows and so many issues that we are currently having. So we'll be conducting many events in the future. There are some, we'll be having team meetings and we'll form a strategy on how we go about it. And as you have seen the message from the Camp Korla, he has extended full support. And to be honest with you, whenever we have approached him, he has immediately replied. So I'm really thankful to him. The message that he sent is within 10 hours of my email. And that is really amazing. And we are kind of privileged to have such a support and guidance from the Camp Korla. So having said that, now I would like to thank from personally to His Excellency Ambassador of Nepal, Mr. Durga Bahadur Subedi, Mr. Saradraj Aran, DCM at Embassy of Nepal, Embassy of Nepal, the family, Mr. Ambassador, DCM, and everybody at all the staff in Embassy have been very helpful to us. They have never turned down any requests. They have always been supported to the best they could, and they are still doing it, and I'm sure it will continue in future as well in all our endeavors. And I would like to thank everybody at Nepal Ireland Society, the committee members. The team we have is 21, around 21, 22 in Nepal Ireland Society committee. Alison, Patrick O'Sullivan, Emmer, we have Mike Winterburn, Dr. Jane Fenlon, and we have a lot of different people. They are very dynamic people. With their help, so actually it's because of them we were able to come to this point. And we have committee members here, Gangaram Kardel, Mr. Jivan Timel Sinha, Mr. Balkrishna Shrestha. These people are like the pillars of this society, without which we couldn't have done the much work we have done so far. So I would like to extend my heartiest thanks and congratulations as well for the achievements we have had so far. So having said that, I would like to welcome all our team members that His Excellency's Ambassador announced just now, and I look forward to working with everybody in the near future. Thanks, Alison.